WavyOcho, I'm gonna react to the worst Kanye album, the worst Kanye West album. So yeah, about to find out what is Kanye's worst.
Legacy of Kanye West is one of the most confusing in all of hip hop. Although his music is great, it seems like a lot of his personal beliefs have made it very hard to be a fan. Especially because Kanye basically went from being a unanimously celebrated artist to a semi-political figure slash just a controversial celebrity in general. Therefore, criticizing his music puts you in a weird position where people don't know if you're criticizing the artist or the art. However, there is one album that I can objectively criticize regardless of who Kanye is outside of the mic, because man, Jesus is King was not good. Jesus is King is Ye's ninth studio album and perhaps the worst of those 9. And although the album failed in the eyes of most people, it did have potential at some point. And to understand what Jesus is King could have been, we need to go back to the beginning.
Do you feel that I'm feeling, do you feel that I'm being free and I'm thinking free?
I actually don't think you're thinking anything.
2018 is kind of a mixed bag in terms.
I ain't gonna lie, Kanye be crazy, bro. Kanye be bugging. I mean, he be saying these outlandish shit, bro. He be chatting. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like he be chatting.
Of what was going on in Kanye's life. I mean, he essentially kicked off the year with
whoopie scoop, scoop dee whoop, whoop de scoop de poop.
That on top of the weird political comments that Kanye had, it made it very strange to be Kanye West. Still though, it was the summer that brought along a lot of promise for fans of Kanye. Because to kick off the summer, Ye would announce the rollout of a good summer, which included artists like Pusha T, Nas, Kid Cudi, Tiana Taylor, and of course Kanye West himself, with Kanye being in charge of production on top of releasing 2 projects over the run.
If you know, you know.
First off was Pusha T, who made an immediate impact with Daytona.
Never have I been locked up in a world of misery.
Everybody loved the production of the album as well as the performance by Pusha T, and together they became the top contenders for the album of the year.
This ain't a wave or a phase, cause all that shit fades.
The good summer was off to a good start, and the run would continue with the release of Kanye.
I hate being bipolar. It's awesome. I remember that album. I only like one song of that. I only like one song of that album. I'm talking about hate being bipolar. It's awesome. I only like one song, and that song was Yikes. That song Yikes was fire. I ain't gonna lie. It was nice. It was dumb nice. I ain't gonna hold you.
Is Ye.
Sometimes I take all the shine.
An album that explored the growth of Kanye West as he delved into parenthood, his marriage, and just kind of an apology for some of the wild shit he said.
I got white on my beard.
And like I said, I only listened to one song of this album, and like I said, it was Yikes. I didn't really listen to like the other songs from that album. You feel me?
On my bush. It's been a shaky ass shit.
It's kind of hit or miss at sometimes, but you know, it was cool. It was especially cool because it was only 7 tracks long. Nowadays, I've been praying for times like that, I ain't gonna lie. 1 week after that, Ye would be back at it with the release of Kids See Ghosts alongside Kid Cudi.
Make me say, like a mix of Master P and Rick Ross.
The long-awaited collaboration project from Kanye West and Kid Cudi finally hit the streets, and a lot of people thought it wouldn't happen.
Off the chain, I was off the drain, I was off the meds, I was called a
More on that psychedelic experimental rock type of beat. Kids See Ghosts didn't get as much hype in hip-hop circles, but critics in general, as well as fans, loved the album. Surely, after an experience like that, these two will stay friends forever. Good Summer was off to a great start, although it fizzled out soon after with the release of Nasir.
Let's remind them about Cat Mills.
Unlike the projects that came beforehand, Nasir was not a long thought-out process, and the result of that was a very rushed project. If you're looking to blame somebody here, you can blame Kanye himself, who for some reason thought, I'm gonna give him the beats 2 days before, and he'll figure it out because he's Nas, and he's good. I don't know, man, that's kind of fucked up, I ain't gonna lie. After that was Tiana Taylor, and I'm not gonna lie, I haven't listened to it, so y'all gotta help me out if it was good or not. I don't know. Anyways, Good Summer ended up being a relative success considering Scam Ye was not there, and people got their projects in time, for better or worse. Regardless though, it was time for Kanye to move on to a different phase, but before his full turn into Christianity, he would do some of the wildest stuff of his career.
You're such a fucking hoe, I love it.
When people talk about Lil Pump,
Yeah, I don't like the song, bro. I don't like the song. When it first just came out, I did not like the song.
in Kanye's career, I feel like this part is a bit under discussed.
I'm a sick fuck, I like the quick fuck.
On September 7th of 2018, Kanye West alongside Lil Pump would release I Love It. And if you were wondering why this was made, this was apparently made for the, yeah, so that's interesting. I will say though, the song is kind of cool. It's mindless music, but it's mindless music for a reason. Fortunately though, that was kind of the end of Lil Pump's career. Now, RIP to him. He's not dead, but he might as well be. As for Kanye go. Just 3 weeks after the release of I Love It, Kanye West would announce a brand new album to be released on September 29th of 2018. And, you know, it has been 5 years, and I can confidently say that is not coming out. Somewhere in the search for a better sound for Yandhi, though, Kanye West realized he might have gone a little too far, even for Kanye standards. Because for whatever reason, over the next year, he became Christian again.
God, like, literally called me and said, okay, now I need you. I need you right now. I mean, not that God needs me. We need God, but he called me to serve him.
And with that realization came Kanye's turn into Christianity, which led him to essentially assemble the Sunday Service Choir. For a bunch of random Sundays throughout 2019, Kanye West would bring on random artists over to Sunday service at a random area across the world. I'll admit, I don't even know where these were at. Anyways, all these Sunday services eventually led to the...
Yo, Kanye be doing mad wild shit to his hair, bro. First, this nigga be dyeing his hair rag, dyeing his blonde, blue, green, all that, bro. Like, doing mad wild shit to your hair.
Of Kanye's actual 9th studio album, Jesus is King. For some of you, this might seem like it was bound to fail from the start. I mean, Kanye making a gospel album, what can this man even offer for real? But here's the thing, it definitely had potential.
We at war. We at war with terrorism.
Jesus Walks is the prime example of merging hip-hop and gospel. It shows that Jesus is King in concept could have worked out more or less. A few years before Jesus is King dropped, Coloring Book was a thing. It was a hip-hop album with heavy gospel influence, and it received massive critical acclaim, so it could have been done, in theory at least. It's just that Kanye did it.
He the new commander in the chief.
Most of the album sounds bad, and I'm not insulting the choir, or even the production itself necessarily. It's just that the album sounds too loud, and it hurts my ears.
Should be made free. John 8:36.
I'm not entirely sure why the sound of it gets that high up, but I assume it's Kanye's way of making the songs feel epic on some action movie trailer type thing. And although I get it, for some reason Kanye doesn't do a good job selling that grandiosity. Like, I don't know, the sound is decent, but Kanye's actual performance is subpar.
Jesus flow through us. Jesus heal the bruises. Jesus.
And even the sound itself is just kind of okay. It leaves me disinterested. Because again, it's supposed to have this epic sound, but I really just don't see it. Oftentimes, the lyrics that Kanye brings are generic or underwhelming.
Eve may apple juice. You gon' do what Adam do. Or say.
And in fact, as I listened to the album, I realized that the worst part of it all is Kanye. Whenever someone not named Kanye was singing, I felt way better than when it was Kanye. I think the choir did their thing, Ty Dolla $ign and Ant Clemens did their thing, and despite my questioning, even Clips delivered on what their job was. Honestly, I feel like if Kanye's parts were done by better rappers or better singers, this album could have been great. I see why some people think it's passable, but honestly, I just don't see it. Especially with songs like Closed on Sunday.
Close on Sunday. You my Chick-fil-A.
This song is so bad, like the beat is bad, the singing is bad, the lyrics are horrible, bro.
My number one with the lemonade.
Like, I had it for the first time last month, and that food was not it. Like, it was cool, don't get me wrong.
I had Chick-fil-A one time. That was one time. Feel me? I had Chick-fil-A one time. It was dumb good. I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all overhype it like it's the best thing ever. Now, obviously, I'm not alone in feeling like Jesus is King is Kanye's worst album. And I know it's a cool take, but then, Kanye, the ball was dropped. But hey, at the end of the day, all I was trying to say is that being off meds was not worth it. Not for this. Anyways, with that...
So yeah, man, like, comment down below what is your what in your opinion is the worst Kanye song / album ever in your opinion. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know the vibes, so just checking out you are.